Yeah, he's a man should be. So I would like, I couldn't sleep tonight, so I stood up and watched Makhmudov, Arslanbek Makhmudov, his Carlos Takam heavyweight fight. Now, I was rated Makhmudov because he was so strong. He was so strong, and he can take a punch. He was clumsy. He's clumsy and all that, but when you get to the heavyweights, it's not just you don't have to be pretty. You just have to hit hard, and hit accurately. But I was a bit disappointed with him tonight. The thing is, he's got this weird twitch as well. He's always twitching, even during the fight, and when he's in this corner, he's got this weird head twitch. He's a scary looking guy. It reminds me of Zangief from Street Fighter 2. A very big puncher, but a bit clumsy. And he is clumsy. He's got low work rate, all right? And Carlos Takam was huge as well, by the way. He's the same weight as Makhmudov. He was, 3 inches shorter. I think they're about 270 pounds each. It's a shame because, I want to see, obviously Takam 41, and he's found his level. He's found his level. He lost to Gage, although that was a bad stoppage. He lost to Joyce. A questionable stoppage. But he's good, and he's huge, and he's strong. And he's got a big head. He can take a punch. But the thing is, Makhmudov, I'm looking at this, right? And there's a female commentator, and I usually, they're rubbish. They don't know what they're talking about. But this lady, I don't know who she was. I don't know who she was. She knew what she was talking about for once. And she was saying again and again, what Zangief, Makhmudov needs to do is sort of the uppercut. And it was going through my mind all the time. He hardly threw an uppercut. And this guy's Takam was ducking low. He was in the perfect aggressive, putting his head forward. He's a perfect shot was him with an uppercut. And Makhmudov didn't. He's got slow work rate too, but I don't know. Anyway, this woman commentator, she had a nice voice as well. I don't know who she is, man. Chuck B doesn't usually fall for women boxing fans. But, she was nice. She had a nice voice. She played the cards right. Maybe Chuck B would take her out for a drink or something. Coffee. But anyway, forget about that. Makhmudov dropped Takam in the first round and the 7th round. They went, when he dropped it in the first round, it was after 20 seconds, and I thought he might just finish it off. But he's not really a natural, aggressive finisher. He's just a strong, aggressive, big man who can punch. And his chin is good. I question his trainers. I would say, he's moved to Canada. He's from Russia originally, but he's moved to Montreal, Canada. I don't think his trainers are getting the best out of him, because all you had to say was, step back half an inch, I'll throw an uppercut when he comes in. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Makhmudov, he clinches a lot. If he's not got a high work rate, but that's what he had to do. Or throw the jab. He hardly threw a jab. When he did, it was all right. It was good. And the woman said it. When he comes close, boof. Half a step back and smash that right uppercut in. And I believe Makhmudov would have won by KO if it had been the case. So if Chubby was in the corner, I'm not bragging. Yeah, it's easy to see from the outside. But if Chubby was in the corner, I believe Makhmudov would have scored a KO. Having said that, Takam's very tough. But he's crude. He's very crude. So's Makhmudov. He has to do... This is the first time I've gone distance, by the way. And he has to... he's not ready to fight the top dogs. But, the heavyweight division, you're one punch away from being a superstar. Okay? You're one punch away from being a superstar. And... the depth is shallow. Is a shallow There's not that many good fighters. But, you know, put it this way, Joe Joyce was way better against Takam than Makhmudov was. And I've always rated Joe Joyce, so that's not a disgrace. But, I mean, Makhmudov is like 33, so he hasn't got time to waste. He's got 3 years, let's be honest with you. 3 years. And that's enough at this level because there's not that many good fighters. But, you know, I believe Tyson would stand him on his head, Tyson Fury. Right? I believe Usyk would be troubled by Makhmudov's size, but he'd outbox him. And they're the two top dogs, obviously. KJ, I don't know. KJ actually, bizarrely, is probably a better boxer than him, Makhmudov. But he hasn't got the power, the chin. Yeah? So, it would be probably a 50-50 fight. KJ vs Makhmudov. And I'm a big Makhmudov fan, so to be honest with you, I'm slightly disappointed. He showed his chin, he showed his power, but he was crude. Yeah, very crude. He neglected obvious boxing skills, no jab, no uppercut. You know, his work rate was weak. I'm slightly disappointed. And he's got to get his skates on, you know. He's got to get his skates on. He hasn't got long, put it that way. So, yeah, overall, disappointed. Not a bad win. Takam is very tough, but he's crude, Takam. And he was huge as well, by the way, at this weight. Slight disappointment. I want to see some young heavyweights. Obviously, Makhmudov 33 is not even young, but I want to see a new generation come up. Where they come from? Bakodir Jalolov is the only one I can think of. Somebody said Jared Anderson from the United States. I don't know about that. Excuse me. So, yeah, it's disappointing. But I'd rather watch big heavyweights clump, because at least you know. Excuse me. At least you know there's a chance of someone getting sparked. Anyway, let's go on.